not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity, or sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear.
All right, just sit there and enjoy. That's all you got to do. I like to use that every now and then. I hadn't used it in a while. But I appreciate everybody being here. We got a lot going on in the world today, looks like. We got the mistake of the union back coming up, you know. I'm not going to say a whole lot about that. We all know it's going to be a bunch of lies. He's going to blame everything on the GOP. And, you know, he's just full of crap up to, you know, here. I'm surprised the guy's eyes are blue instead of brown. He's so full of shit. His eyes should just reflect what color, you know, what's inside of him. But hey, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. But there is a couple of things going on that kind of related to that. That would be, it's going to be fun to watch. If you have a Truth Social account, President Trump, the real president, he's going to be giving live commentary as he's watching the State of the Union. That would probably be fun to watch. And after it's over, Tucker Carlson's going to do a live feed giving commentary on, you know, TuckerCarlson.com, X, and probably a couple of other social media platforms. That's the one I'm going to watch. I think the one with Trump is just going to be a mess. He's going to talk over what Joe was saying because the man does like to talk. We all know that. But I do want to see what Tucker has to say. Let's see who we got in the house. We got a couple of birthdays from what I understand. Linda Farrow, and happy to see you. Happy birthday, guys. All right. Thank you for being here with us tonight. I appreciate it. Who was the first one in? Lori was with us. All right. We've been missing your live feed the last couple of weeks, but I understand. You've had a lot going on. This week wasn't your fault. You've had a lot of power outages over there from what I understand. Nick L's in the house. Yeah, man. Oh, man, I was going to call you on the radio yesterday, and I forgot. Got to do that. Debbie Jones, and I'm sure Rob is here with us. I appreciate you two being here. Tammy Joe, of course. Yeah. There it is. Rebecca's Happy Homestead. Go over and check out her YouTube channel, guys. She got some good stuff over there. She posts just short videos, but she's got some good information she's sharing about gardening over there. You need to go over and check it out if you get a chance. Who else we got in here tonight? Lynn Stalker's with us. There we go. That's my girl right there. Buzz is with us. Appreciate the information on the batteries, Buzz. Truly do. I've been researching them too. Hopefully you saw the email I shot you back. I'm going with lithium phosphate batteries. But the batteries I thought were dead look like they're holding a charge now. Maybe they just didn't charge well. I'll know in a couple of days. Greg Harmon's with us. Wants to say good evening to everybody. Happy to see you. There's the other birthday right there. All right. Who else we got down here? There's the Iowa crowd. Yep. Did you watch that video I posted about programming that radio you won? You need to watch that.
76 more days.
76 more days you'll be there.
Yeah.
But if you have any trouble following the instructions in that video, you know where I'm at. All you got to do is give me a call.
Edith Wallace is back. She was out sick for a couple of weeks.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Glenn Anderson is with us from the great state of Texas. Yeah, 4th and goal. There we go. Wanda Landry. Did you get your radio, Wanda? I never did hear from you.
Yes, she did.
Okay, good. Texas Raiders back. There's another Texan. Greatest state right there in the United States right now. They standing up to this administration. That's what they got to do. SH839C, thank you for being here. All right. Chris Barnett's with us tonight. Short-lived saint. I just got your email. Excuse me, your comment on the video. Hope you saw it. If you didn't do the factory reset on that Baofeng radio, you're not going to be able to access GMRS frequencies. That's easy to reset. I showed you that in an earlier video, but if you have any problems, shoot me an email. I'll walk you through it, and we'll get that taken care of. We can open that radio up right there, and it will get everything, every frequency out there. That's why the federal government hates those radios. There's Rob right there. All right, who we got here? Genesis Designs back. All right. Good to see you. Hope you can program that UV5R using those videos I showed you. And make sure you do that factory reset. It's in an earlier video. You might want to check that out as well. I think it was the one I did on emergency communications last week. But if it's not there, let me know. I'll just do a video on just that. Show you how to factory reset that radio. It's easy to do. Pisses the federal government off. So I like doing it. There's Off the Wall, my man right there. All right. Patriot Ordnance. Who else we got down here? Oh, let me see here. Did I call out Eddie? There's Eddie right there in Mississippi. All right. Football season's coming up. We're going to have a problem, me and you. Gators play Mississippi this coming year. Fluffy's with us. There we go. Who else we got down? Man, we got a good bunch. Susan's here. All right. Pauline made it. Swackhammer's in the house. Man, we got a good bunch here. J1W2T3. All right. Back with us. Thank you. There's Tennessee right there. There's my first representative from Tennessee. Don't think Philip made it in here tonight. He might be busy. That grandson of his is playing Little League baseball. And they're usually out with him a lot of times. Son's back with us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for that comment there. I appreciate it. Hope it helped you out down the road. If it didn't today, I hope it helps you out down the road somewhere. What's Edith got to say? Mom's doing well.
It's
all
his
right.
her son Jeffrey. He's in for her. She's doing well, but she's not online.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks,
she's
Jeffrey.
Getting better.
Appreciate it. If I missed anybody during the roll call there, I apologize, but I appreciate every one of you being here. You know I do. I love you all. And I put out a couple of videos this week that hopefully helped you out. I got some more stuff coming up. I know it'll help you out. So just keep a lookout for that. Let me go ahead and say right now, bingo right there. See that? That is a complete communications set that I'm going to give away when we hit 3,000 subscribers. GMRS, it's actually a mobile unit. You can use it for a base unit like I do. That's what I use here is that for my base, that little mobile unit right there. And if the lights go out, you got no power, you can just plug it right into a little solar power generator and you'll be good to go. And I'm going to give you 2 walkie-talkies for your people out in the field. How does that sound? Does that look good to y'all? Yeah, when we hit 3,000, we're not that far away. We're only like 40 something away, 42, 43 maybe. Picked up a lot of subscribers in the last couple of weeks. But the problem is every time I pick up 3, 2 of them go away. And I know it's not people unsubscribing. I know that. So YouTube's not going to let us get a leg up, but that's all right. We're just going to keep on fighting the fight and doing what we can to make sure everybody out there is ready for what's coming. And part of that is this right here. Morgan Stanley expects a recession in the next 18 months. Sorry, we're in a recession. What they're really talking about is a depression. And people are always saying, well, look at the stock market. Everything's doing great, you know. But the stock market has nothing to do with food prices and gas prices and rent and mortgages, has nothing to do with it. And you know how it works out. It's the nature of the beast. As times get worse, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And that's a perfect indication of it. But here's something about the Depression you probably didn't learn. Got a dry throat already. Whew, I'm just getting started. This for you guys. Love y'all. During the Great Depression and the big crash in October of 29, did you know the market recovered every penny of that loss within 1 month? Nobody ever taught you that, did they? It did. Go check it out. It's a fact. But it had such a devastating effect on the country. Instantly, it was just like what's about to happen to us now. The rich are going to get richer, the poor is going to get poorer, and we're going to get into a terrible financial situation for one reason. Even Bank of America saw it right there. The growing debt is killing the American economy. It's going to kill the dollar. BRICS has officially announced they will release their own currency later this year, no later than January 25. That is going to kill the US dollar, because right now 37% of the world economy is BRICS member nations, and there's 25 more nations right now lined up wanting to join them. The dollar's going to crash, guys. You got to get out there and hedge that off. Let's see where silver's at right now. At the moment, it's at $24.53. It's gone up $2 in the last week, but it's still affordable. Jump out there and get it if you can. If you're a little bit more blessed than I am financially, gold is at 2170.05. Get that as well if you can. I saw a video another channel made yesterday about how gold and silver is not edible. And in the long run, might not be worth anything. No, it's not edible. But humans created a coin-based economy made of precious metals in the year 645 BC. That's over 2,000 years we've had that kind of economy based on precious metals. And I don't think it's going to change in the future, no matter how bad things get. But that's just my opinion. Could be wrong. All right. Now, what else we got going on? Sun's trying to play a little game with us. Day after tomorrow, we're supposed to feel the minor effects of a CME that was blasted off the sun yesterday. Supposed to kind of skirt the Earth, our magnetic field. Shouldn't be a big problem, but like this right here says, the way the Earth's tilted right now, it might cause a little more problem than usual, but it shouldn't be too bad because it's supposed to hit us with a glancing blow. So that's a good thing. Hopefully you're all ready for that, so even if it does go bad, you should be ready for that and have some of that extra calm stuff that I've been giving away, put back in a Faraday cage, just in case things do go bad. But what else we got going here? Oh, the Kellogg CEO, he said that people that are financially strapped because of the Bidenomics, don't worry about it. Just eat cereal for dinner. Get you some sugar snacks.
Cereal lately?
Yeah, yeah.
Cheerios is like $7.
Yeah, but yeah, like the price of cereal is not going up like everything else. Yeah, but he says, it's okay. Just, eat cereal for dinner. Hey, they're out of touch with reality, guys. Big time. They're big time out of touch. What we got going over here? Anybody got anything interesting going on here? There's a time and place for everything. What we talking? Yeah, there we go.
Edith's son says they're putting prep boxes together for neighbors and church members with like flashlights, batteries, lighters.
There you go.
Boxes.
Yep, there you go. That's some awesome work right there.
Kathy said they had oatmeal and toast tonight, so they ate breakfast for dinner, so they're right on track.
Yeah, when I eat breakfast for dinner, it's usually fried eggs and bacon. This old boy loves his bacon. That's for dang sure. Is that because y'all are old or because you're poor?
Kathy, Marsh, and Paul. I love breakfast for dinner.
I do
I want
too.
Fruit Loops.
I do too, but I want me some bacon and egg.
I want some Fruit Loops.
Bought a metal MO box.
Kathy said both. They're old men.
old,
They're
old
bored.
and broke. I know that feeling. Right here, you're looking at it. Bought an ammo can today to use as a Faraday box. Okay, here, let me help you out here with that. Now, when you close that box, put your cell phone in there and close that box up, and then call your cell phone and see if it rings. If it don't ring, then that's a good Faraday cage. If it does ring, then you're going to have to make a little modifications to it. Get you some of that aluminum air-conditioned duct tape. It looks like aluminum foil. When you close the box up, then wrap that around the edges of the top. And that will absolutely seal it up. But you might not have to do that. So hopefully that'll work out for you. That's a good idea, though. It really is. Me, I'm just getting where I'm sticking all my stuff in Mylar bags and storing it away in a closet or a chest or something like that. That works just as well. Just stick it in a Mylar bag, drop it in there. That'll work good too. What we got here? Biscuits, sausage, gravy. Oh yeah, that's some good eating right there, boys and girls. Old man's up for that anytime. But let's get away from the doom and gloom for a minute. I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things going on. First one's this one right here. That new movie that's coming out next month, Civil War. There is a huge movement in California right now to try to stop the release of that movie because the liberals are afraid that it'll have actual effects on people during the election year.
Give them ideas.
Yeah, they're afraid it might give some of us some ideas. But if people are thinking about revolution, they're already thinking about it. It ain't got nothing to do with that movie, that's for sure. But there's a huge movement in California right now to stop that, to put it off until after the election. This is a movie I've been looking forward to seeing. I want to see how realistic they make it. But looks like they're trying to stop it. I don't know if they're going to be successful or not. But on the heels of that, I actually found that because I was looking up some articles on, apocalyptic movies and TV and all of that, because Pam and I just watched the entire series of Jericho from back in the early 2000s. If you guys didn't see that, you need to watch it. Awesome series. Got some great actors in it. And it pretty much reflects how people have to have community to survive something like this. In this TV series, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, there were several nuclear weapons set off by terrorists throughout the United States. And this show is about the struggle of a little town in Kansas trying to survive through all of that and how they pulled together and actually, worked to get through all of that mess. And it was an awesome show. Pam had never saw it before.
Rebecca said she bought it. Several people are saying they liked it.
Yeah, it's an awesome show. Hopefully, if you bought the set, the DVD or Blu-ray set, you got the one with the alternate ending in it. There was an alternate ending in that program that I never saw before until I bought this box set. But it was...
Could have sent it into 2 or 3 more seasons.
Yeah, it would have spun it off into another season, which actually they had planned. Right here, it was called Jericho, the Next Chapter. They had that planned for season 3 and 4. The way it was set up at the end of season 2 and the ending you didn't see, it would have carried it on into these other seasons. But they had to make room for Big Brother, the reality TV show. So they took Jericho off. And I'm sure you all have enjoyed episodes of that, like you would enjoy Jericho. But I mean, and they actually said, "What you got?
Just before you move on, I got something.
What you got?"
Glenn Anderson said, I just don't want to get so far I'd miss it. Tuesday primary in Texas voted to set up gold and silver depository as legal tender in Texas.
Yes, I saw that. I just didn't report on it. Sorry, guy, didn't mention it. There's a couple of states already that have that in place, where you can actually use gold and silver as currency, just like you do dollars and coins now. But yeah, they did do that. We'll see if it gets through and the governor signs it. I'm sure he will, but hopefully they'll get that on the fast track because the economy's about to take a dump.
Michelle said Tennessee's already done it.
Yep, Tennessee's one, Wyoming's one. I think
So
North
you can
Dakota's
go to the
another.
grocery store and pay with a silver
Yes,
coin?
you can go to the grocery store and
Wow.
pay for your food with gold and silver.
Interesting.
But see, now you made me lose my train of thought.
Sorry,
I was going somewhere with the Jericho thing.
Jericho. Sorry.
Ah, all right, that's her fault. I lost
It's
it.
my fault.
It's her
Well, you
fault.
didn't want to know when somebody brings up
I
something.
do, yeah, I do. I appreciate it.
Doing my job.
And that's a
doing my
good
job.
point. It is a great point. I appreciate it. And if you wherever you live and whatever state you're in, you need to make sure that that movement gets going in your state, because the dollar ain't worth a crap anymore, guys. They keep cranking them out, by the pallets full up there, billions and billions every day. Where's the debt clock right now? Let me look that up. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. We're only at 34,491,000,000 in debt. Did you know everything in the United States combined is not worth that much money?
Right.
The United States is bankrupt. We owe more than we have, and that includes everything: the cash, the property, the businesses, all of it. Economists said, years ago that once we passed 34 trillion, we were officially bankrupt. Well, we passed it and blew by that months ago. And we just keep on moving on down that road.
A couple of other shows have just popped up. They're talking about the story behind the movie Gray State, and a show called Fallout Series is coming out in April. Oh, okay.
Fallout series, I hadn't heard about that
You're
one.
making a joke.
I know Gray State.
Gray State.
That guy, he was actually on to something. And the official word is that he killed himself and his family. But there was never any indication from anyone he knew that he was suicidal. But he was coming out with that story right in the middle of the Obama administration, and how they were trying to make, get connected with the UN and bring UN troops in if we had a problem. But the guy just out of the blue, nowhere, killed himself, no indication, nothing. And then that project died. Crystal R. All right. Thank you for being here with us. That's a new face. Yeah. If I miss you in the roll call, guys, I'm sorry. But, a lot of people talk about that movie, The Road. I never saw that movie. Everybody says it's great. I know it's got Viggo Mortensen in it, and he's a good actor. He's a tremendous actor. So I've been thinking about, I'm going to have to check that out. When we get into something like we got into Justified and we got into Jericho, we watch it from start to finish. And then I start looking for something to watch. I'm going to have to watch that one, The Road. I also like the one with Denzel Washington. What was the name of that movie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I can't remember it.
That's not a series, though. That was just
No, that was just a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Road is messed up. I'm going to have to check it out now for sure.
Right.
What was the movie with Denzel Washington where he was...
Crystal said she couldn't even finish The Road. It was so sad. Oh, Lord.
Really? But, oh my
Book
goodness.
of Eli.
Book of Eli.
Thank
That's
you.
it. Yeah.
Thanks, son.
Yeah. I want to watch that one too.
Rebecca, everybody's Book of Eli. Book of Eli.
Yeah. Denzel is a dang good actor. I always liked that guy. And I heard that movie was just awesome. So I'm going to have to give that one a watch too. But, I thought about just totally getting away from the politics tonight and just talking about this stuff because we need a break. We need a break from all this crap. And, movies and TV and books, that you can watch and you can get ideas. That's the kind of things we need to get into because what they show is coming and some of those is actually coming. like I told you last week, people are saying, when's SHTF going to happen? It's happening. It's happening right now. It's just happening at a snail's pace. It's not going to happen overnight. That's not going to happen. That's not the way they can do that and make it work. They have to take it down a little bit at a time.
Is it better for us little at a
So,
time or a big old just bang?
Well, people that are prepared,
Yeah.
that's another thing I've been seeing on a lot of videos, especially I saw some over on Travis's video the other day. He did one about SHTF taking so long, and there were people in the comments saying, I want it to happen. Let's do it. Let's get it over with. They don't realize how many people are going to suffer and how many people are going to die if it does happen overnight. I don't want to see that here. I really don't. But, people, that's why, I do this. I want people to get ready. And I know people get frustrated. I've made videos about it. People have sent me emails and made comments on my videos about, when's this going to happen? You keep saying this is going to happen. It hadn't happened yet. It's happening now. It's just not going to happen overnight. And you don't want it to happen overnight. Because everybody knows what's the old saying in the prepper world? We're 9 meals away from anarchy. When people get out 3 days and they haven't had food, they get desperate. And then people start, doing acts of violence. It don't matter what it is. They're going to put something in their belly. They're going to come and get it from you and me. They're going to try, let me put it that way. But there are a lot of people that will just starve to death. And a lot of people will get killed trying to protect what they have. And a lot of people will get killed trying to take it. That's not going to be pretty. So we don't want this to happen overnight. Now you have time. Get ready. Got an email 2 weeks ago from somebody that said, I just found your channel. I've never done anything like this. Is it too late? No, it's not too late. If you don't have a lot of money to go out and get what you need to survive long term right now, that's okay. Go 1 week. When you go to the grocery store and you get a week's worth of food, pick up an extra one of everything in there if you can afford it. I know that's a problem
Shop
right
the
now.
BOGOs.
Yeah, shop the BOGOs.
That's how I started.
Good point.
That's how I started. Yeah.
Shop the BOGOs.
And Dollar Tree has got really good food now.
Buy one, get one, guys. It's that simple. It's not too late to start. Because if it does happen right now, you have done nothing. In 3 days, you're going to be in trouble. If you start right now and you buy that, extra can of beans, that extra bag of rice, the extra can of corn, stuff like that, you buy that this week. Then if it happens overnight in 2 weeks, you got a little bit of food to lean on. It's never too late, guys. Oh, I got off topic here. I went off on a rant.
That's all right. It's a good rant.
I'm getting close to my 30 minutes. I want to try to keep people into here, but no, it's not too late. We see it's falling apart right now, guys. $27 thing of chicken breast BOGO today, huge amount. There we go. Pick up 2 of them free. What did we spend on groceries last month?
Oh gosh.
Just the essentials. We paid twice what we paid last year at this time.
Yeah.
We've been keeping up with those food prices.
I start my grocery list every week with BOGOs, and anything that can be stored, I put something in our store every week. I don't even know you realize that, but every week something goes in storage from BOGOs.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah. Craig joined us. All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here. We got to hook up on the radio soon. We ain't talked on the air in a while. Well, we got a new one here, FNG 910. Ever done a meet and greet? I tried to do that for over a year. I couldn't get no more than 3 or 4 people
You
ever.
might be able to now, though, because we have more people that are locals.
I might try it again. Let me try to line something up. I'll try to line something up and get it going before the summer, before the heat gets oppressive. If I can get at least 5 or 6 people, we can get together and talk. That would be great. Like I said, I tried to do it for over a year. I think the only one here, right here now, that joined us was Craig. And he gave a great radio demonstration there that everybody would have loved if they were there. So yeah, I'll probably try to do that again. Let me do that again. So, all right, guys, I took more time than I wanted. Now I got to touch on this before I go. I'm sorry, I'm going to run over.
XNYC says, I traveled half the country to meet you, remember?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He sure did, and I
It's good to have
appreciate
you,
it,
Ralph.
buddy. Hey, go over and check his channel out too. He's got some good prepper stuff over there and some good wacky stuff that you'll enjoy. He's a prepper that's an entertainer. Let me put it that way. But I actually wanted to touch on this. It's an election year. We know what's coming. It's actually starting tonight with the Mistake of the Union speech. And we know what's coming in the summer. George Soros is going to have those buses in every federal housing project in every major city and passing out $100 bills and loading people up on those buses. And this is what we're going to have. It's coming this year, guys. Get ready for it. You need to make sure that you have in wherever you are or wherever you're going to bug out to, you have enough supplies to carry you for a while, because it's going to be even more violent this year than it was in 2020. They have to turn up the pressure, because right now Donald Trump is scaring the shit out of them. I'll be honest with you. He's scaring them to death. And the Democrats are saying, well, we ain't worried about Donald Trump. We got the votes. And then Republicans are saying, well, if you have too many votes, it ain't going to look real and people will know it's fake. Well, no, that's already happened once. People don't know that. That's happened before. Right here in Florida, in Palm Beach County in 2012. They had a 140% voter turnout. And amazingly, Barack Obama won by 7%. It's happened before. It was certified as an official election. And if it happens this year, they're going to do the same thing. Pam and I were talking about it at breakfast the other morning. If Donald Trump gets 150 million votes, Joe Biden will get 151 million votes. It's that simple. Get ready for it. That's just part of the mess that's coming. And if by some miracle they can't cheat enough to keep Donald Trump out of office, this country is going to be a mess. The protest coming in the summer will be nothing compared to what will happen after the election is made official. Get ready for it. Get those pew tools. You know what I'm talking about. Get plenty to feed them. Get you a good stock of food. Between now and November, that's a long time, guys. These people saying that, I never did anything before. Is it too late? Well, you got 6 months. You got 6 months to get ready. So there's no excuse. If things do go bad and you wind up starving to death or you can't protect yourself, it's your fault. You got me and you got hundreds of others out here telling you what is probably going to happen. Of course, it might not happen, but you got to be ready for it. It's like car insurance. You have automobile insurance, you have home insurance. Hopefully you never have to use it. Well, if you got that prepping insurance, you got that food, you got those tools, you're ready to go. That's just insurance. If nothing happens, you still got it. And that's a good thing. Oh, let me get out of here. I went off on a rant. What you got?
We have proof that the Publishers Clearinghouse is real.
How's that?
Somebody on here actually won champagne balloons, the whole 9 yards.
Where?
Linda Farrow.
Linda won it?
Well, Doug did, which I'm not sure who Doug is to her, but it's real. We have questioned that for years because we've never known anybody that ever won it, and now we do.
That's true.
She's famous.
I'm glad you won it, girl. I appreciate it. All I want to know is why you didn't have a party and invite everybody here.
Right?
Sandy M.
Oh, it was her husband. Okay.
All right.
Yay.
All right. I'm glad you're ready to go.
Yay,
Get those comms. Another thing, I've been harping on this, guys. And Lady Prepper asked me, why are you always talking about these radios? Because communication and information is just, if things do go sideways, that's just as vital as food. I promise you. You're going to want to know what's going on around you. All right. Let me get out of here. Got off on a rant. Sorry. Appreciate everyone who's being here. I love you all. Actually, my ice survived. Can't believe that. But, all right. Go over and check XNYC OG Prepper. Check out his channel. Rebecca, Happy Homestead, check her out. Off the Wall Prepper Report. Make sure you hit him up. He's always got some good stuff going on. Thank you guys for being here. I love every one of you. I appreciate it. And I'll be dropping some videos in the coming days. If not, I'll see you next week, because I'm sure a lot's going to happen between now and then. So with that, I'm going to say stay strong, keep prepping, and pray for the United States. The Orlando Prepper is out.